Hello Internet, it is time to experience more story. We kinda got sidetracked by the event last time, and I feel like it has been a bit since we did actually some story. It's good to come back. I feel like operators are doing a lot better since the last time I played. I kinda still need to figure out what I prefer on Logos, that's what I realized. What do people normally play on Logos? I don't think I really used this third one yet. It sounds funny. But yeah, I will see what I do with him. We have a lot more E2s, that is pretty nice. I think I'm kinda saving now to also just level up Nymph and Soleil. Man, I'm not gonna be able to really pronounce this man's name. And I think I will have overall solid core team and maybe then leveling up Meteor May. I get May is nice for the slowdown. I just like Meteor since she would be my central kill flyer drones kind of person. Since I feel like I'm lacking in that department. But yes, let's go back to the story I had open. For my hoopers, I thought I'd just show my team. And we start with cutscene that I last time decided, you know what? I don't want to read all of that. So instead we're reading all of that now. Yay, baby. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Come at him. Think warm water. What? Huh? She's alive. Wait, she's alive. Thank the ancestors. Adam, move it. Dad? 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 Yes, I'm dad. Nobody that says it like this is your dad. You are getting gaslit, right there. Yes, I'm dad, certainly. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Hold daddy's hand and don't let go. Dad, so cold. Don't sleep, my daughter. Stay with us. Body temperature keeps dropping. Mishka, do something. A way to tilt the floor? It's cold. Daddy, I'm cold. Daughter, my daughter, hold on. Daddy, don't. Don't ever leave me again. I have no idea what is happening. It might have been a few seconds since I last played chapters. Runes of Chernobog District 14. Upper superstructure levels. Post over backstory. Wake up. I'm awake. Didn't kill me while I was unconscious. Is it confidence or something else? Sort of thing has happened before. I didn't have a choice. In any case, you didn't. Can I ask about your life? You know, now that I kept you alive, you owe me your full life story. Start with the day of your birth. Seems I really did reveal something very unpleasant in my stupor. Memories are something you can't lose if you want to. We explored our surroundings? Find a way out. So we won't be able to leave this place for a while. My father, as I call him, is named Ultrakasti. was once an officer in the Ursus military. My real father died a long time ago. As a child, I remember a man taking a crossbow bolt to protect a woman. The woman took me in her arms and stopped the second volley of bullets with her spine. Jesus Christ. Man, isn't war fun or something? You witnessed it with your own eyes. You can comprehend what was happening at the time, and this memory just happened to it. What really happened was my grandmother, who told me all about it later. I pressed my grandmother for the meaning of that vision. She had no more excuses, she told me. You're real parents, and they died protecting you. Funny thing is, I don't know them at all. I don't have any memories of them in my mind other than that vision. And it's that forced over story. I guess she would make it. We did not get a forced over actually playable character, did we? My own parents were just forgotten. It's hard for me to even say I have any feelings for them. So your grandmother raised you. Half and half. The half was the blood of the Ursus infected. What? I was born in a mine in the northwest Tundra. Mine was small and remote, not part of any city. And there are with no settlements around. There are no... Okay, I did not have a stroke. I just saw some rough localization. There's nothing to see, but snow all year round. This mine was hell, but only to spread death and slavery. Countless such mines in the snowy plains. Into the gulag you go. Let's... Yay! My birth parents were miners in that hellish pit. My grandmother stayed with me through my early years of learning to speak. Never told me what crimes my parents committed to be sentenced to my labor. Later, when I was a little older, I asked around in the mines and learned that both of my parents had opposed Sandwar's wartime plans. You know, never discredit your country's military or something like that. And this is... Isn't it kind of still very typical and kind of current news? Well, back to my fantasy Russia. Yeah. The arrest was also an accident. Bottom two lines of the arrest were blank. The surgeon in charge of the search half-facetly copied the name on the door plate. Man. Short while, my parents lost their names and moved to a warm little town to the cold Northlands to serve a centuries-long sentence. Of course, no one would even live to see that, let alone ever leave alive. My grandmother was sentenced to the mines together as a harborer of criminals and moved. In fact, all the miners there had very similar experiences. Actually, both of my parents contracted oilopathy down there. All the miners did. Now, even if you escaped this mine, no one would believe a word you said. Just an infected person. It was horrible, vicious, and extreme of the oilopathy patients. However, first year of the mine, a certain Ursus military garrison believed that the natural death rate of the infected was still too slow. Too slow as to decide the fate of the oilopathy sufferers, killing them for fun and sport. Yay! Turns out all of my villains have kinda sad backstory, and man, Ursus kinda did bad shit, huh? I guess that really kinda makes understandable what he did to Ursus, but why do they even continue with the other cities, states, countries, whatever you wanna call that? Maybe it was the mines that drove them crazy rather than the snow. Maybe in fact it didn't count as human in their eyes. I was 5, my parents threw the Black Lord. I was 10, my grandmother threw the Black Lord. When I was 11, the Black Lord myself, but it didn't matter. I didn't care about the lottery anymore. Just want to abandon the whole mine. At that time, all the adult infected in the mines had died out, and the Emperor's new policies had left the mine starved of people. Under orders, the Earth's overseers prepared to go ahead and execute the last of the infected. Few sick children. Afterwards, they would collapse the mines to serve as mass graves to the infected, cover up the sins. I learned later, my travels, that it was all the time. Was sad. Was in pain. I'd broken a lot of ore. I lived with other kids in the mines. We loved each other. We were all going to die for nothing? Strong feelings hatched in my chest. The deaths of both my parents and my grandmother played vividly in my mind. When the execution started, my heart erupted from within me, seeing the 4 soldiers carrying out the execution. Of course, I didn't have the power to turn things around. The children were mere cattle to the overseers, who, as soldiers, carried sharp blades into a solid armor. They were like bugs, who just managed to sting them. The cries of my siblings reached my ears just as they knocked me to the ground. The final wave of slaughter was about to begin. The guerrilla band arrived. That was Baltokati's team. All the Ursa soldiers guarding the infected in the northern tundra have dreams. This squad is the worst nightmare. Seem proud of them. I could be. I would be. They killed every last executioner right before us. And the infected children in the mine escaped. It's just blood of my less fortunate companions and that of the dead soldiers floated together and crystallized into ice on the inhumanly white ground. I realized something that moment. These Ursa soldiers were just following orders at first. They had the same blood as us. Words and stories and fabricated animosity planted the root of cruelty and difference in their bodies. It was Ursus that turned them into this. By time for a revolution or something. Just do me a favor. The left pocket of my jacket has some candies. Take one. Okay, she's not a stranger, but you probably still should not accept candies from her, right? Oh, it's for her. Okay, it makes more sense. You can also take one for yourself if you want to try it. Okay, you know what? What's the worst thing that could happen? She's taking one too. She has been microdosing on microplastics all her life. I will perish, but it's fine. Oh. Looks like you've got a taste for snacks after all. Just a warning. The sugar may be completely different from anything you've ever had before. Ah? Life is short. You should try something new, right? Then what? Let's put the candy in my mouth. Careful, not to touch my skin. Like this? My fingertips to my neck. I'm paralyzed. I only move from the neck up. I can still freeze you instantly with even the slightest movement of my tongue. So don't worry, if you offend me, you'll be dead soon enough. Yay! I mean, I love getting direct feedback if I make somebody angry. Give her the candy. Thank you. My delusion of choice is extremely spicy. On your face. So couldn't we just teasing you a bit? The joke so many times that no one falls for it anymore. Now at last, I saw a chance. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. We eat this stuff. Because I'm cold. I told you to be careful, because even if you touch just a tiny bit of my skin, you get severe frostbite. You had touched me before. I would have been able to tell by your reaction. You didn't. You didn't try to kill me. Anonymous beyond the accounts of excellent academic sources. But what are my sources? Cold goes even beyond winter itself. Heat from the outside world cannot penetrate the bitter cold that surrounds my body. I love hot things, because I feel the warmth of the drink as the hot stream slides down my esophagus and into my stomach. Sadly, my insides get burned by one thing. No! Man, her existence does sound very cursed. The only pleasure I have left is a mix of alcohol and stimulating spices. Candy, if you can call it that. Some feeling. Even if it's a brief illusion, brings me a bit of comfort. Sorry for teasing you earlier. Jesus said it was cold because the path created this horrible body of mine. At that moment, however, Ultra Castile held my ice-cold body, that narrow warmth close to his chest. Didn't care at all that I'd frozen his unarmored arms to the point of partial necrosis. Sure if it was the emotions he was feeling at the time that infected me or not. I stayed awake and survived in the end. Ultra Castile became your father. It's my whole family. The young child was all I had. Guess that. I don't remember much about my birth father. Subconsciously, I did indeed thought of the huge beast as my real family. Not to say. Just that, despite his appearance, sentimental and stubborn in places. And isn't it funny that such a man used to be a killing machine for Ursus? It's not funny. I can't love either. Just once a war hero of Ursus. Retired to a certain city-state in his old age. Souls of Ursus, but fighting for the infected? I guess he has seen his shit during war, and then got mistreated or something. Yay. Don't take Ursus at their word. I see that he's in good company. Also, there's only one that infected Cole Petty. His wife died young. He is survived by his son. By the way, the Sarkas. The most vicious Sarkas clan at that. So his son became a scholar. A Wendigo scholar. We have Wendigos, oh no. Perhaps the first in the history of Ursus. Ultra contracted oropathy during his last battle. This man helped him hide his illness. Even hidden everything from his own son. Didn't want to take his son down with him. And to die in some dark corner of the world with the disease. However, during the Great Rebellion, son was campaigning for the rights of the infected. Long out of touch with his father, the son still sees him as an Ursus puppet. And he was. Commanded him to keep order in his own ranks at all costs. Now the soldiers to use their weapons. Conflict erupted and corpses piled in the snowdrifts. That's who he was. He saw his son on the street, his body by then completely cold. Aww. Wonder if he thought of his son when he hugged me. His son fought for the infected. In his own way, and Bulwarkasi believed he had killed his own son. His team left with him. And then the Northwest Tundra has had a guerrilla force that strikes fear into the hearts of Ursus who dare to abuse the infected. The old beast never said a word of any of this to me. Does think of me as his daughter. I also want him to tell me this stuff in his own words to me. Learn it all from his men, but Bulwarkasti himself won't speak to anyone. The monster of a stubborn old man with a fragile and porous heart. His team had passed through 4 mines before saving his children. Kids in those war camps weren't as lucky as us, found their bodies buried in the collapsed mines. Commonly of soldiers that carried out executions were nowhere to be found. Did they find me? Action? Redemption? Or a little psychological comfort? I'm not sure. Is coughing and bleeding internally also a symptom of your infection? Probably it's just a result of me overusing my arts. Got pretty intense today. This sort of thing has only happened once before. Unconsciousness, general paralysis, and inability to move around, and conscious have all happened. I know my own body. Use the arts again. Oh, going to fight for me now? Woods Islander. What do I call you? You can call me what the Woods Island operators do. Doctor. Dr. Liver? Liver. I admit the Woods Islanders can fight. I still don't trust you. Not to mention the fact that you're supposed to be a pharmaceutical company. One day we will just produce drugs. What's Irons does a lot of things. What happens outside of combat is none of my business. Watch the fight in Chernobyl. A strong stance. Something I confirmed with my own eyes. I couldn't judge your character. I hear that Alex died at your hands. Stopped your path. Now, I can't let you leave Chernobyl and cause more harm to humans infected. You're willing to listen to so much of my crap. I'm going to assume you're not exactly as the other infected describe. Just scared. Wouldn't be afraid of the one who brings death. Dr. Lima, are you scared right now? Yes. It's normal to feel. You still have attachment to the world. You still have much to do. Question I think about all the time. Am I afraid of death? I've heard that the Earth's garrisons call me the Yeti Princess. The wind we death. There's a few backtack squads wandering the tundra while you're scrapping by. My arts are powerful. I proved as much to my enemies and teammates alike. Of course, my body, as you can see, is only that of an oil-puffy sufferer. I felt special, not because of my illness, but because of the feelings my foster instilled in me. I saw my ability as a blessing. Ultricity, that grumpy old fart treated it like a curse. I mean, it is your downfall in the end. I couldn't feel the cold as we waded through the deep mud in the swamp, icy water soaking my legs. Hey, you always have those pain receptors for good reason. The old man wouldn't let go into battle, even as the soldiers took heavy casualties. He lit his oil lamp and sat quietly at the table by himself. I think he was crying, but I couldn't be sure and didn't know if I should comfort him. My 5th year saw the cold stream for the first time in the face of the enemy. One soldier was frozen into a block of ice. That accidentally fell on the block and they both shattered into pieces. And I tried to fight. The soldiers looked at me in awe. My brothers and sisters were proud of me. That infected said, "That's our big sister. She saved all our lives." Did my arts actually save anyone? Children from the mine carried the original crystals I had made, and it became the Yeti squad. Those crystals radiate my cold, and I think forced inventions to the enemies of the infected. But that's really just cold. Cold of winter that won't birth new life. So I feel very lucky. My brothers and sisters could survive. Could live in this world. You ever wanted to coexist with ordinary people? Ordinary people? What do you mean by ordinary people? The unarmed but cold-eyed citizens of Chernobyl who watched the infected being death? Or the Earth's conscripts in the mines who take pleasure in shooting us? Every time I think of the faces of the overseers, I grit my teeth and fantasize about slitting their throats and drinking their blood. But don't hate the Earthers. As our guerrillas trudged through the snow, retreated from the rally, and were even chased by the Earth's army. It's the Earthers who would put a few cups of bread brew in their windows. Earthers have never been cold-blooded creatures. The only enemy I have is the empire of Earthers that has tormented and infected so. Don't think of ordinary people as the enemy. Earthers who are taught to hate the infected are just ordinary people. They're blinded by that hate. Because enemies kill each other. Fought as we have. That's all. I'm an infected person, yes. For that, I was a normal person. It's about the Union is doing now. Main conflict with Bultractis in his work to protect the infected community. Union first name that infected can rely on. No matter where Union goes, no matter what it does, we cannot abandon it. Lose the Union is to lose infected conviction. Fight for conviction. That's what the old man says. That's what the old man believes. We keep pausing like that. Because that's how he talks now. Just serving his cadence. Lyra. Bei Woods Island is a nameless pharmaceutical company. Because you can take a stand on the world stage. As soon as you take that step, become what we use now. You will go down this road. Will we really? After a dozen years of falling around on a turned, the infected woman reached out to us. She said, "Come with me, let us break all chains." Imagine it. But in the ruins of an old city, become a battlefield. I was alone, carrying nothing but her rooster and a book of ledgers. Again, the things she said I found impractical to the point of ridiculousness. But she said to us, "Come with me." She fought with us. With her strength and ideals, she became our friend. Together we left the snowy plains and headed for the cities of Earth. But there was the words she spat out after pausing to think, or the swing of her great sword as she slashed alongside me. It was real and plenty impressive. When the wounded needed treatment, she was there. When discussing strategy and philosophy with the infected, she was there. And when fighting against the Earth's death courts, was also there. Even gets to dine with some regular people. She didn't care. There's nothing in her eyes but the purest of fantasy. Our team grew, and so did our friendships. People brought in were good at fighting, and they were good people. At the time, I considered her my friend. Quietly helped me make these candies, even though she was terrible at it and they tasted. She made a funny face as she ate them. Then she'd force a smile at me. It's really something. She worked so hard to put on a brave face, it made me laugh. Everything's different now. Book was destroyed by a catastrophe. As you can well see, all the normal people here died or became newly infected. Her eyes were dead. Decided to live anymore whatsoever. This is what she wanted, but we never should have followed her. In case you didn't know, here's a secret. She's planning to take over Langman. She says it won't be like Chernobog, and in fact we'll get her own city instead of a giant wound like this place. Would you trust someone like that? She's acting. She's the greatest actress the world has ever seen. The thought stuck in my head. What are my chances of winning if I went up against her? Once we part ways, once I find out he's been lying to the infected, that he's been plotting against them, we'll fight her. She must know the price of betrayal. My countless deadly battles with Ursus have cleansed my mind and honed my skills. I saw her with the utmost conviction. Even if I cannot defeat her, I can let death take her from the world along with me. To stop an old man wouldn't agree with me. Sorry, I might be a bit sleepy. I didn't get that much sleep last night because I did make good life choices, baby. But hey, who doesn't love staying up late to play video games? It's not too long, and his old age is driving him down a path that leads only to sacrifice. It's also a fucking long cutscene. You don't agree with your father's ways. He's strong against his enemies, and he's loyal to his fans. But when he needs to stand up for them, he will face the reality that his fans make him weak. The old man who has believed in people all his life. Old curmudgeon never thinks about what to do after being betrayed. Maybe he's already taken the bitter pill. He bore the pain of betrayal over and over again his whole life. He said nothing. The others infected were heard about you and decided to join up. Infected who feels they can get away with anything. The Union is factionalizing and our leaders are doing nothing to stop it. I will definitely go back to Chernobog after the Langman business is over. This time, I must face her. Of course, I'm not long for this world. I promised my brothers I'd find a home for everyone. Before I fall, I have to make good on my promise. Why are you telling me all this? Of course, the look in your eyes tells me that you're not just another execution. Not sure if I am. It's best to doubt yourself. The only way you won't go through life fanatically convinced of something. You hear voices outside. It sounds like they're digging above us. My body is, well, I moved my fingers already. Thank you. For what? For helping me pass the time. Lyra, I'd like to make a bet with you. If your people dig us out first. I will kill all of you in the blink of an eye. My brothers and sisters break through first. Life ends here. Wanna bet? Well, Gacha game had to end somewhere, it's story, right? 2 level 10. I'm kinda at a point. Oh, it's ice crystal time, babe. Well, let's see if we get immediately murked. Frost up in the tundra. Oh, okay, I'm kinda happy that this is not another cutscene, to be honest. We did yep for 5 hours. Oh, it's a lot of drone spawns. That's not good for me. What's the range of this bullshit? That's also not good for me. Yeah, there is no free space on the high ground for ranged units. That is one hell of a map. I guess we just don't want to be really in the overlap. Be like here. Guess this is Murdling time. And probably Thorn's time. Actually, I feel like Thorns is in range of this bullshit, isn't it? Yeah. He can heal or something. But Lobster says here and she will try to keep everyone on the ice alive. But yeah, I might need a few more ranged units. Because, you know, we're gonna keep getting slowed to hell forever and iced. Is Locust time here? Like, it bothers me a little bit that those 2 lanes are not symmetrical, to be honest. Ooh, that's all we can kind of put down. Oh, Lemon died. Oh, fucking hell. It's fucking Chova. Maybe I still somehow doing fine. I should use her skill too, maybe. At this point, has to have extra range. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? That's very rude of the game, but one trick we said, and we just back in some more ranged units. Honestly, I love you, Calceed. It's not your turn to be on this team. I think Meteor, since he should be very specialized in this. Locust did overall do fine. We just also check out Savia for a second. This feels strange, though. I default to Calceed again. Exactly. Maybe this is my reminder that I should just... I guess I also have Cruise on a high level in a sense, but yeah, probably E2ing one of them might be decent in the long run too. Yeah, let's get on this tile here.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 설마의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
Myrtle for now.
여기 경치 좋다, 그치?
I have 2 spaces here to work with. Spaces here to work with. I mean, my man Fawns. I mean, I feel like the Crowned waves or something are really not that serious. The problem is just the eyes.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 누군가 알아채기 전에 네 실체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
So yeah, be behind, so we're only getting eyes by one thing.
휠체어에 비행 추진 장치를 달아볼까?
Something like this, and Petalopsis. I guess maybe also just put them out staggered so they won't be frozen at the same time. Makes a lot of sense. I need more shooting for sure. It can get away with this. This is awful. No, it's not awful placement. Actually, it's just the one tile that does not get... No, this would still get frozen. I might... Thank you. We'll just get her here or something. Myrtle can get replaced once we need more ranged units. How are both of... Oh, all of them already frozen up? I don't get it.
뭘 해야 하는지 누군가 알아채기 전에.
I should also just get extra out, to be honest. That is... That's even a bigger problem than last time somehow. Are you kidding me? How do I struggle with this? This should be trivial.
누구도 접근하게 두진 않겠어. 빛이 부족하다고?
Okay.
내 머리 위 형광등이 나아갈 길을 비춰줄 거니까.
We do believe in Enos.
말이지만 이젠 안 사라지겠지?
I guess, I cannot really, I guess maybe keep that spot just as a sacrificial spot to basically put operators there to take the bomb. Since I guess I can really not out-heal while being in ice, eh? Hey, Aiki. Man, that is... Oh, for a second I thought I screwed up. It was that. Waking up at 2 AM is a rough sleep schedule. I hope you're doing fine. You did not miss out on much anyway so far. I mean, might as... What I meant, not this thing, might as well activate this.
모두의 행동을 제압한다. 그거는 되겠지.
말하기 좀 그런데 내가 일으킨 트러블
Cool.
나밖에 수습 못해.
Now, keep them alive, Copium.
사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
뭘 해야 하는지 누군가 알아채기 전에 네 시체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
I guess I don't really need a Lapland down there, do I? I probably... Maybe I just want to maximize the heals. Is there ever there's like really no platform about?
괜찮아. 용기를
실력 발휘해볼까?
And Ines holding a lane on her own is kind of insane. Did you get... Nah, I did not get the Godia. I did that 110 pull, now I'm saving. I really cannot afford to gamble.
알아채기 전에 네 시체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
And hey, I guess worst case, I can always loan it from you. Because you're based.
뭐 제일 먼저 불러주지 않아도 월급은
They did it.
제일 먼저
Shield not got. That's cool.
비화를 완료했습니다.
I have an M6 mod fee right now. Nice.
너무 기다리게 하지 본품은 숨길 수 없어.
아슈 애플파이.
Okay. This seems in a sense kind of worse, but this way no Twone will actually go through. Thank you. I hate Twone so much. The Yetis? Feel so bad for them to all die in Langman like that. One less hope, one less lesson for the infected. Move it. There's a Dia on the way. Can try how strong he is. I mean, I did use him on the boss stage of the event, and I guess I assume I will use him more when I do the X stage, since I don't think I can do that without a support. I know. Something not quite right about your eyes. But he seemed pretty strong. To be honest, I always thought you were a spy for Langman. How about now? I wanna believe it anyway. Your spy would kill you to keep you quiet. Don't worry about you killing me. Look at the state of Langman. If you were Langmanite, you can go back. You have an even worse time than we did. But yeah, it's just so sad that with so many good characters releasing in such a short time, I probably really have to skip him and cope. He is a normal character after all, and hey, with my luck, I will never get spooked by him, but who knows? So I'm not really anything anymore. What are you doing? Wow, is that a flower? Huh. Is this your art? It's pretty. One has to leave them a token of respect. Such dilly-dallying, such a waste of time. I think it was well done. I can give top marks for wiping out the entire reunion movement in the city of Langman in a single day. Why, Yanwu is impressive. Hey, have you heard that rumor? Speak of Wei Yanwu's history? Dive not into such things. Forgive me, but how do the scales of the Black Cloaks compare to those of the Imperial Guard? You overestimate them, but they do indeed have some exceptional skill. Look out. You bastards! Fire? Don't really want to kill me, do you? You can use arts. I've always heard that men who use fires or serpents are literally all psychopaths. It's kind of such an impractical weapon, so yes. It's very cool, don't get me wrong, but... Did you say that? Acted, do not interfere with official business. Take care that I lump you in with the others. Not much to be done about unidentified armed units getting killed on the battlefield, is there? We can likewise testify that you're acting in coordination with the Union. You don't have the authority to investigate my partner. Very well aware that a vessel belonging to the infected countermeasures specialist is docked in the Langman berth, Superintendent Chen. This is the only reason this place has not yet come to harm. Then how much more do you need to see? How much more must you test the people of the city with their very lives? Speak with respect. We are assessing Langman's Swiss control capabilities due to the importance with which we regard you. Forgive me, I will rephrase. Are you enjoying this farce? Stand down, please. We do not serve these fine upstanding individuals, and they are not with the Vane codes either. But they do have suspicious codes, though. Apologies, Miss Place. I hope I did not cause you any displeasure. Very polite, but the tone pisses me off. Fair. I would love to know more about them. Maybe it would be in one of the side story events. I should at some point really get to them, but they're kinda long, and going to the story first, in a sense, also makes sense. I heard much from your father. Thus, now you're but infected. Your path is rough and short. By the way, you're gonna farm stuff. Farm device. I have been mostly farming devices, yeah. Come. Right then, misplaced Superintendent. I'm gonna get more device farm stages for a long time. Oh, that's rough. Like, good to know. I kind of need so many, to be honest, right now. I mean, maybe it's also a coincidence, but right now I feel like a lot of my units actually want devices for the upgrades and stuff like that. Wait, what did you just say about my dad? Stop. Please! Remember the mission. Right. Officer Chen. No trace of the enemy commander. Which? I only know of Mephisto. It was I intended the rest. To rush into it. This campaign is all but over. But he has to pay for the atrocities committed. Leave it to you. Let's part ways for now. I have one more thing I need to see with my own eyes. Wait a minute, LCD lady. What is it? Thanks for that, back there. That's all. Sure, you too. Why did you have to pick that moment to act? Please, you're not the type to make mistakes at a time like this. One thing, I was really mad. Another, I could tell that the LCD lady Chen was getting mad too. You also can tell which of the two sides has the right to speak. So I picked the one I like. Sorry, it won't happen again. No, please, it's my turn to say it won't happen again. But I can say that. I can promise that. Yeah, these. Silly rabbit. Hey, don't pat my hand. Okay, come on, she has such a head-pattable head. Look at the ear distance. It is just like one hand you can plop in between. I need to get taller, man. Wait, how tall is Amia? At least don't pet it too long. Oh, she likes it. Oh, I know. How do you feel? Can I help you? Oh, it's in the neighborhood. The emotional state is fluctuating. Seems you had a deep interaction with this reunion unit in Shadowbrook Wound. As I can tell, the captain of this unit did not participate in the battle. That means Langman won't keep chasing these infected, but Woods Island has to do more. Langman won't interfere with what happens next. can choose not to participate. Will participate, but in fact it is codenamed Mephisto or Frost Nova. Where are you going? I have my work cut out for me. Oh, and Dr. Liver? Don't look at me like that. I mean, yes, that's what Silent needs trust, and to be honest, I feel like the Doctor did not get briefed that much at all ever since I got rescued, to be honest. But I don't need trust. I need the trust of Woods Island operators, not me. Okay, but we should still trust each other, maybe? You are maybe the mastermind behind Woods Island, but should probably know your plan or something, no? You're too well to trust you. Just like you never trusted me in the old days. How would I know the old days? Right. Misspoke. Forget it. Careful in the next operation. And the most dangerous of commanders would be such a squad of infected who would fight to the death without flinch. Of course, it's up to you if you want to see it through to the end. Do conserve your energy, we may not have time to rest. Battle for Lungmen is over. It's not that simple. At least, that's what I think. Lyra, from now on, it's up to you to decide if you will shoulder the burden of responsibility for its island. Whether or not be one worthy of the trust of Woods Island operator. Frost Nova, ma'am, you're awake. Take it easy, let me help you. Fine, you're not so fragile. Where you going? You can go back. Then, my brothers and sisters. You can't go back. It was for your sake that day. Sold my squad. Yet. Look out for me. It was an infected that they gave their lives so bravely. They fought their last battle so that more of their people could live. Not for the sake of any one person. That's Nova, ma'am. Enough of them, ma'am. Are you calling me that because I look weak to you? Oh. He's gonna get cancelled on Twitter now. I'm sorry, ma'am. Just, they put you in our care like this. Oh, they're gone. I never got to keep a promise to them. We have a chance to make amends. Frost Nova. One slumped at the wall there. Pisto. He's still unconscious? You don't know, he's been like that the whole time. He says nothing, does nothing. He's mind broke, my man. Back, it's enough. Understood. I thought you'd... I thought you'd kill him. There's no need for that anymore. I know what happened outside the slums. But the saddened look in his eyes. Oh. From time to time, recall that day. 3 or 4 years ago when he tried his very hardest to sing. Oh, he can sing? But Faust said his throat. He tried. Just like all of us infected. We'll all someday succumb to our apathy. We still try our very hardest to live. But the rest of his life continue to punish him. You see, death would be too merciful for him. He will have to live forever with the consequences of his choices. Faust being forever lost. Man, with Faust. Hammy, Phantom Crossbow Man? Even if that is even your real name? Was Woods Island involved in that fight? What do you mean? No, as far as I know, they didn't fight the Yetis. So childish. Are you sure you want to stay? May not come after us, Frost Nova. You don't have to die here. Quite a few people in the wounds. I want to see them again. Promised them, actually. Yeah, we need to kill each other or something. I know they're coming. Frost Nova. Go on, brother. The Union lost this battle. This may be. The Union did wrong. You haven't. You have a choice. You can do better. Go on and don't look back. Don't make me kill Frost Nova. But you cannot just make all the characters redeemed and make me kill them. At least they make me fight Mephisto and let me kill him off. He deserves it. Enemy ice cleavers have been spotted. It's a This will be a very difficult battle. Please plan carefully. Difficult battle, you say. Ah, that's... It's at least just one central point, so we will need probably really not as much got damaged units. Misavia.
그럼 바로 작전 브리핑.
Maybe keep Meteor on hand for a second. $531. Wounds of Cherrenbach, District 14. Check the surface. What the hell? Yeah, this squad. Why have you stopped firing? What are you waiting for? Oh, those wounds, huh? Didn't you plan the original? Why not collapse the whole plate and wipe out Woods Island all at once? You kidding? What's over still down there? I will deal with Woods Island. You guys keep digging, we'll be right there. On this block, the superstructure in the sector is completely shredded. Untrained team fighting here could induce a total collapse. Hey. Hi, Musties. How are you doing? Did you finish the event? Did you finish all of the Year 1 stuff today? Are you a true gamer? But yeah, follow this man, he's pretty cool. He's like a friend of mine, and he also streams Arknights and like other gacha games. Also turns out, this chapter is still a lot of story, huh? I love being in a cutscene for like half an hour. Man, really sees the board. I can't believe you tried to do this board. Not on this block. Oh yeah, I did that one. I'm doing good. Finish the side story. Was a short one. Oh. I mean, I saw a little bit. I guess it's W backstory. I guess this is the last of the Year 1 stuff. I guess it was the anniversary event where they also then gave to condemn it, my German. W as an operator, right? Wiping out Woods Island is the top priority. You take care of it. I'm gonna argue with you. We'll fight what we gotta fight. Who decided on this priority anyway? It's obviously our most important strategic goal. You thinking about strategic goals when you vented your anchor the Ursus? We'll do what we can. Give us some space. You communicate with Woods Island? Betraying the movement! What's going on over there? I think we have to fight. You think communication is tantamount to betrayal, then that's your prerogative. With that kind of tactical thinking, it's no wonder you're getting led around by the nose. Yetis, what are you up to? We outnumber you 100 times over. Don't be stupid. Don't think I like players. Yeah, she's nice. She's probably not on my top 10 or anything, but she's still pretty neat. I mean, I guess there's not really character where I go from the writing that I really hate them. Everyone that appeared in the story has good writing and actual personality, which is great to see. One before there was a standing army like a million times. Who's getting excited over a big angry mob? Just you wait. Hey, Woods Island, we might have to teach those unruly bastards a lesson. I'm reporting I have top 10, just love everyone. Fair. Well, time to pull for all of them, right? Probably stay out of it. We don't want to be accused of collaborating with the enemy. Collaborating? What are you talking about? Amiya, what happened in the wounds and what's the official party line on it? Nothing happened. We are fighting Yeli's squad and no other units joined the battle. Acting? I'm a phenomenal actress. What do you say put on a show and then take care of these guys in the ensuing chaos? Hot, got it hot? Yeah, she's very hot. But okay, but have you considered for Nova? She's like very cool though. Sounds good to me. What does your captain think? And it was like a 30-minute just monologue of her tragic backstory, but I kinda really like Frost Nova. Excuse me, sir. What should I call you? Well, I'm known as Yeti Squad Member A. Did you not read the text box, cute girl? But I'm not sure I'm ready for anything like that. Come on, she's not even asking you for your number yet. Ready for what? What are you thinking? Oh, sorry, it's just playing around. You can call me Yeti number 1. Man. Could have... Why did he not go for the naming convention for their names though then? I wouldn't mind if she forced me at all. Okay. Okay, but every touch is like touching like eyes and giving you necrosis right, but... Now here comes the question, Musty. Like, would you? You know what I mean? Would you? Alright, Mr. Yeti number 1. We've got lives to save, don't we? So, let's undo the reunion units that could interfere with our rescue mission. Yeah, I'm bloody motivated now. And where exactly did you get that motivation? Okay, it's time to punch some people.
어떤 변명도 받지 않겠어.
You know, this does not have any goddamn leasing boxes, so I hypothetically would. Let's go. I guess I don't really have... I guess, we probably don't need murder. I feel like I just don't have a good space to put it down, all things considered. Maybe I should have put you further ahead. Would this be safer for the... And the tones won't annoy me, I swear.
오래 걸리진 않을 거다.
Okay. Thank you, game, for deciding that tones will come straight down the path. So we can put murder here and punch. And she can even eat up damage for us. Actually, I guess steal the attack speed from murder for a second. I'm still not the biggest fan of the ice drone bombs. I guess this map I could kinda counter them more. But you know, if I just have enough ranged units standing around, I could just do this. And get bombed again. Beautiful. To be fair, I feel like, at least for this stage, I am just brute forcing it with my team is so good compared to what people would have had at that time. They actually killed fawns? That's... okay, wait. That's spooky. I hope this. Okay, I get it. I was wrong. Now perish though, for your crimes against killing my man. And it's gonna be sad the day I will replace Fawns for my main team. I mean, I didn't really use him at the start, but he was my first 6-star. I cannot get rid of my man. Please, I need you to lead the team to seize the advantage. Want to organize the raid? Very worried about our current situation. Both we and the Yetis have used our respective skills to locate the Doctor and Frost Nova. Cling to your arts, they're now safe. And you are very close. If you can save one, you can save the other. There are two things you can be sure of right now. First, who will reach them first? Second, Pursuer's attitude. Exactly. If we get an initiative, we'll have to subdue Fresnova immediately. We also have to trade her for Yeti Squad's cooperation. That way we avoid fighting and also deem the opportunity for communication. But if we get there first... yeah, the heartbeat detector found something. We have a position, but we don't know the depth. Right. Hey, wait. There's the fire. As soon as the doctor comes up, she gets all panicky and forgets herself. Not sure if this is a bug in Amiya or a feature. She just really loves her doctor, okay? It's a love interest. She needs the doctor. At least she didn't come around into a sneak attack. This one's so nice. Really wonder what the backstory between Doctor and Amiya is. I guess it's probably what Bubble was about or something. See you in like... maybe next year we'll be caught up to that. Not quite. If we ambush them, the 80s would just fight to the death. Here to rescue all, not cause more casualties. She didn't give up on her winning outcome. I should apologize. It's a mercenary in me. You didn't do it, did you? Keeping a level head after her victories and keeping to her tactical goals are what makes me trust Amiya as a field commander. I'm gonna go check on the Yetis. Structure, it's so complicated. It makes my head hurt. Describe it to me and I'll draw it up. Huh? Didn't even finish my 8th grade textbook in middle school. Give me a break. What do you do instead of the class again? I went to train. I'm not let Nessie try. He's got some arts, doesn't he? It's about reciting poetry and writing essays. You don't get it. The school taught me so hard how to write essays and like analyze books. See what it did in me in life? Now I'm an anime girl on the internet. So you know what? Never do school, guys. Just learn something efficient. Learn how to do be a plumber or something like that. Why not try to express it into numbers? Good idea. I'm okay at math. Let's try it. Feel hot to you? No. I'm wearing this thick, heavy thing, and even so, I still feel Sister's origin freezing my skin off. Oh. Hey, Woods Island cat. Sorry, but when I sweat, the around me heats up, and I just keep sweating. Learn how to play video games. Okay, you know what? For like a 14-year-old, that is great advice. You know what? School sucks. It's time. It's Fortnite still the hotness with the kids, but I'm out of the loot. I'm old. I'm boring. You either get cracked at Fortnite or like get cracked at Roblox. Start your content creation career right there. That's the future, I swear. The streaming market is like not oversaturated at all. But hey, so is like the job market or something, so... Anyways. It's at least a fun hobby. Thanks to you guys, I'm feeling a lot cooler than usual. Are you nervous? Really? I thought I'd be working with the enemy. No, at least we aren't enemies. After digging out our sister, we'll do what she says. But we'll cross the bridge when we come to it. Guess really aren't anything like the other reunion folks. You think the rest of the reunion is all the same? Are you and the bunny the same? Hey, yeah, good point. We got all kinds on our side. Everyone's got all kinds. At least you're willing to listen to us. The other soldiers also shoot us inside. Arrows start flying and they don't stop until one side is dead and they don't stop coming exactly. Good thing we are a pharmaceutical company. I love how often they just really hammer this home, the last few cutscenes. We totally are a pharmaceutical company, guys. A bunch of Ursa soldiers. Do pharmaceutical companies all have equipment like yours? Nah, it's just us. It's a dangerous place and we have to protect ourselves, right? Be nice if you spend your time farming instead of battling. You can grow a harvest of red wheat. You'll feed Horror Town starving infected. They weren't starving, they wouldn't have gone into that little town. Then they wouldn't have been shot. If only. Enough of that. It's pretty sentimental, you know? I think all Ursas are pretty sentimental. No slacking off. Oops, sorry. Time to get back to work. No big deal, go back to your work. But that thing you're carrying, got a powerful smell. Oh, this what she's talking about? Nothing, don't worry. Hey, I might pickish. Oh? They're looking at me for. 22. Ruins of Chernobog, District 14. Sector surface. 3 hours into the excavation operation. Amiya, stop. Fingers are bleeding. Stop digging with your hands. But I can feel something down there. Right down here. I can't feel it if I'm using a tool. But it's not... I mean, at least use a pickaxe or something. It's not like you're gonna kill the doctor. Use my fingers to pick up on that tiny whisper of a feeling. Amiya. It's close! Medium height. But... Leave a B. We let them get there first. It's okay, you can do it. Use arts. I can't. I really can't. Can do this even without our sister, right? Hurry up and make the temperature nice and different. The bigger the difference, the better. Ah yes, Amiya. I cannot even use tools. Get your squad. You know what? What if we just crack those rocks thanks to temperatures? I try, but don't blame me if it doesn't work. Who else can we play besides you? When in doubt, blame Lyra. That should be your real life motto. Don't tease him. He has to concentrate. Here, right here. What? Did I get it wrong? Smash it. Take food. Yeah. Headbutt the wall, Amiya, you got this. But if it collapses, I got it wrong. It's open. Please, meteorite. On it. Ready. Time for the survival of the fittest. You win. So that I won't lose. Didn't give me a winning choice. What's this? This one. This is the one they call the doctor. So am I being shot or hanged? Peter fought silent. I mean, that's me. You can call me Amiya. Things are turning red. Aren't you going to stop her? Why would I stop our only chance at winning? Please! Respect Amiya's decision. Amiya, no. Doctor! Nasty. So silent not fighting you? You're not. Then, here on this battlefield, we are not enemies. Casanova! There's no reason to fight if you're not enemies. Go back, Doctor, to your people. Our sisters so magnanimous? Fine, this is where I realize I don't understand the English language. That's a nice word though. Maybe I should use it more. Actually needs your approval. Write it down. A rabbit. My name is Amiya. Going to Langman too, aren't you? That's right. Can we be enemies before long, little rabbit? That's not yet. Casanova, you and your teammate aren't destructive as the other Union units. You did Google the word where I was playing. You know, it makes me feel good that I'm like, at least not the only one that's... Maybe I should read more books again. It has been a while that I've read books. I should read Hell's... I know, I guess I know when Miyosh's Kanto comes out. I should read Hellscreen till then. I should get on that. I should get like, yeah, anyways. Yeah, maybe I can just get a PDF reader on my phone whenever I have downtime. Don't blame my people. You don't know what they're being. You don't want them to go on like this. Oh, it seems you can read my mind. I can't, but I do sense an unease in your consternation. All of this will be swept away after the fall of Langman. We're silent. We can honestly understand you and your squad. May think I'm wrong, but we don't understand you at all. But for Snova, ma'am, know exactly what you've been through. Childish. Snova is close, aren't yours, are they? Not. This was once the cloak of the patriot. I wove it into a coat. Oh, can you tell? Never mind. You know, you could probably see with how the steps work and everything, right? That does not seem right. But it's actually kind of nice coat, though. I like her outfit. Everyone has some things they can say, I suppose. Nova, Woods Island does not seek out conflict. We want to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Bloodshed was necessary. At the very least, we don't want to fight your squad. You're all good, decent people. We absolutely cannot hurt them, or let them hurt innocent people. We must pray we do not meet again. Nova? I think I don't much want to hurt you either. If I have to, I will kill you all. You can come to Woods Island. Yeah, please join us. You are cute, you'll be a POC unit. Then, try to beat me. Defeat me in battle, and I will consider it. Of course, once we meet on the battlefield, we are enemies. As enemies, we will fight to the death. Oh yes, this one's for the fox. What? A special remedy for frostbite, one of a kind recipe. Gives the burning and pain. I studied these things for a long time, and you fought very well back there. Warriors willing to sacrifice themselves are the strongest in my eyes. You? Nova? Hey wait, I have something to say too. Yeti number 1? Uh-huh. What's happening? Let's get a drink next time. Your vodka smells great. Let's go. Alcoholism. That's the one thing that will connect all the people. Say it out loud. Bye, Woods Island. Hope we never meet again. Langman substructure. Here you are, after all. Hello, Nova. Hello, Woods Island. Let's go, free stamina. I needed this. Thank you, video game. What? How much? Hey, that's perfect, actually. An attack from a large number of infused glacial wisdom slugs, followed by a wave of ice cleavers. We have new tiles. I didn't know the description here. Interesting. I guess now we say goodbye to Meteor. Welcome back home, Calcite. Or Frostborn.
폭력을 걱정할 필요는 없어. 죽음에는 안식처가 있으니.
Where's the push and pull strength? Ah, yeah. Push and pull strength, huh? About that. Why are they there? What would I want to push or pull there? Oh, we also have a cool healing tile though. Put you here, maybe. Guess if we control this, but there's not that much backup. Put you here. Who knows? Oh no. He knows, chat. You could put a murder here conveniently in the corner. You know what? Who do we... I think let's put Thorns down here and he will just keep this for the rest of his life. And maybe put you also down here. It should kind of fall back in the long term so I can actually heal them, but I guess we could just put Savia down there. Actually, could put a healer there, but that sounds That sounds like an idea of all time. Would they have ranged units? Fuck it, we ball.
실력발휘 해볼까?
Let's put you here. I think it should be still in healing range of her then. But, oh,
하이 볼티지
I want to change her skill. I want to try her skill 3 for sure.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 본토는 숨길 수 없어.
Man, did you know that like
방심하지 않아.
most recent characters are pretty strong?
사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
너무 기다리게.
I might actually survive getting here, oh no. Anyways. Actually, this might be the bigger problem now. Never mind.
아마터면 잠들 뻔했네. 뭐, 제일 먼저 베르스 대어 몰래.
Is there anything I really would want him to add on this team? I think we are balling.
너무 기다리게 하지. 누군가 알아.
Exactly.
뽑기 봐라. 이게 바로 이베리아의 베스트 레자다.
It's that easy. It felt very straightforward.
나 제대로 도움 됐어?
But hey, I guess worse things will come. Surrounded by a harsh environment, filled with origin ice crystals and powerful ice cleavers. How are we to mount a response to this attack? This is actually a new map. We should have space in between there. Doesn't look too bad. In a sense, I am sometimes a bit happy when there's not another
규율은 제대로 지키.
90-minute cutscene. Okay, so... Okay, actually there is no safe spot at all, other than this tile is safe and this one. I guess otherwise the... I feel like we get her frozen. At least they don't overlap.
물기는 정했어?
Do something funny like this here.
말하기 좀 그런데 내가
어느 쪽 봐봐.
얘들아 도와주러 왔어.
This is gonna be the more awful place, to be honest.
오래 걸리진 않을 거다.
아마 다들 이쪽으로 와. 다슈 애플파이.
I think we also get Lapland here. And this tile is safe. Maybe get Lem 1 on that.
어느 쪽 봐봐.
I don't know why I activated this. My brain saw enemies coming and was like, this looks right. On the other hand, a healer on that tile would probably also go wild. But
다음에는 힐치료에 비행 추진 장치를 달아볼까? 사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해. 아치 유닛 충전 중.
소용없다.
Dai, sono un altro po'. C'eri quasi.
저격 위치 확.
okay, that is what some people would consider a problem. This could also even add a Savia here when, if need be.
다들 이쪽으로 와. 저격 위치 확보.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
This also did not change the skill once more. I really always forget that. I'm the only one to blame. I mean, there's no ranged units. Might as well force something at them while they're crawling up.
울린다. 해냈어요, 박사님. 비록 작은 승리.
Yeah, are you proud of me?
거듭해 나간다면 언제
Hey, it's boss fight time.
빛이 될 수도 있.
I'm gonna be set. Elite 2 level 25. That sounds a bit spooky, but we probably should have this. Before us stands the commander of the Jedi Squadron, Force Nova. Hands of a terrifying power we've never seen before. She's one of the strongest warriors in the Union. Must utilize every bit of our strength to overcome her. Oh, we're also doing this bullshit with... She's gonna probably do the same blasting bullshit and AoE around her, isn't she? I wonder what those tiles are. E. So what, her route will probably be this, right? She will take the long way. And that exit is very irritating. Okay. Well, last time I kinda got stuck on that fight. First was Nova fight, so this is gonna be interesting. I don't know what my approach is. This. I want to try out the funny calcification. Might be not as great. I mean, the extra arts damage is... does it actually just show the range of this? Yeah. We try it out once. Maybe it's horrible, maybe it's good. Maybe it's neither. Doesn't look right. Virginum crystals floating in the air beside her. How is that possible? It's just part of dissociation. Virginum crystals permeate her skin to form black ice crystals along with the water molecules in the air. Permeation? Shit. Please. Yeah, so this is a family-friendly stream. You cannot say shit on it. Freaking hell, SMH. I mean, swearing is funny. One day I should maybe also realize what my overall stance is on it. I don't mind swearing normally. I try to not swear too much on my own. But I will keep saying fuck me every time something goes wrong. It is ingrained in me. To be fair, I don't think I need to be that family friendly if I pivot into being a Gacha streamer. You know, I feel like it kinda worse making it child friendly while playing games with gambling in it. So you know what? Fucking hell, we're swearing, baby. Doesn't it hurt? Doesn't it hurt her? When you feel pain, White Rabbit? Enough, that's enough. Why are you doing this? Stop it. Mia? I don't like the look on your face. Wait. Mia, don't do it. Don't reach into her mind. Vic? I can't believe you're doing this, Musty. I didn't. I'm not using arts, but emotions. Emotions are pouring into my consciousness. She's mind flooding you. Waiting for you. You want to kill Ruin's commander, don't you? Now she's standing right in front of you. He's your target. Get hot. Burning hot. What? What's that? Her emotions. Team, stand by. Osnora, we don't need to waste our breath here. Young men exiled and infected a lot of care as to where they could go. They are not coming. Though there were still thousands of infected people in the city, I'm when we signed them to their fate. No one will interfere in our fight. So many of us against you alone? What else? Honestly, we're a little outnumbered. No one should be stupid enough to take an avalanche head on. But actually, head on against an avalanche, I think I'd come out on top? You're one of those. Like where all the cold in the world get us up into a single focal point. 4080 squad was pushing abilities to the limit, making your arts more powerful and effective. I was wrong. It didn't make you stronger. It's your arts that made them stronger. As long as my brothers and sisters are with me, I can't risk hurting them by releasing my full power. But now, they're all dead. There are no living things left around me. Man, does not consider us all as living people. Temperature has dropped dramatically. Not good, such a low temperature. It's thrown off my instruments. No longer have any reason to contain the winter within me. What the hell? Does the unit have its own walking catastrophe? What's the lowest temperature which an arts has ever achieved? I have a feeling she's faking records one after another right now. First Nova, I ask you again. Are you serious about this? Anything else you want to say? Yeah. Knock it off. White Rabbit, you're going to get yourself killed. Huh? Really going to die. You're strong enough already. You don't have to push it this hard. You don't have to do this to get a fight. If you want to fight, fight all you want after this. You don't want to see infected killing each other. There's no reason for us to fight to the death here. Please, ready up. Where's my fingernails? They're cracking. Really want to kill us? I have a reason. As commander, I've lost. But as a warrior, I'm still in the fight. Armia 1, Blaze War. All units, do you copy? Exit the area, now. You too, Gabriel. Because you can come back to save us if you don't get out now. Yeah, see, your life insurance. Who's the best sniper in our squad? Me. You might die. Are you sure you want to volunteer? Sure, I'm the best at the moment. Okay, K-Foot, you stay. Everyone else get the hell out. Hurry. Why did you withdraw your team during a decisive battle? But against Frost Nova, the number of squads doesn't make a difference. They have no way to protect themselves, and she can kill in an instant. There's not much she can do, even with someone as skilled as Rangers. It's not the archery, it's the materials. Of course, seems to be used this already. It'll be good for a bit, but you decide whether it works or not. It was up to me. I take a few shots at her with Woods Island's main guns. It'll be pretty helpful. Could show up a Dose and Fire team to spray ammo and arts into her to see what she can take. Run out of steam eventually, but it will not before we do. Keeping a tourniquet? Should ask me if I have any anticoagulants with me. The kind that won't mess up. Why are you speaking in such big words? I'm a stupid enemy girl on the internet. This! Yes, earlier Frost Nova could endure the pain of Wiltshire crystals piercing her skin. I know why. I can feel it. She couldn't do it because the pain inside her was worse. Several times worse. Yeah, so if you have deep trauma, physical pain will not affect you. Now, Doctor, you need to go too. No. Doctor! Want to see it through? Be a trustworthy doctor? Want to see it through? Mia, Dr. Lyra is committed. Dr. Fools Island. The decision won't do them any favors. How do you do it? I told you you can come to Woods Island. I'll fight shoulder to shoulder with my operators. I get it. Please, wait for it, Dr. Lyra. It's going to be an uphill battle. Check it out, White Rabbit. That's our Dr. Lyra and Amia. Oh. Don't do this. Whatever. Are you ready? Let's get started. Forward. Explosion! I should always start my battles with shouting explosion. Fine attack. Ice plates? Kitten. You think I'm a caster? So fair? Are you serious? Heat currents whiffing on your saw blades are no match for my cold. You cannot stop my frost. I did not underestimate you, but I didn't think a saw can cut through a city wall and you can block it? Movements, your strength, it doesn't even register. Next, we go for the fort. Aisha Faust to the leading 400 roses. Let's go. We can work that. Also, hi sir, yes. How have you been doing? Yeah, compression, demolition. That was a close call. I almost got an ice blade to my jugular. I did Railroad 5 again. Let's go. Was it fun? 44 turns. That's pretty low, to be honest, yeah. What do I mean? I'm running out of ideas. Time to tag you in. Mia, my finger's getting too cold to pull the trigger. We have to end this quickly. Original arts are 100 times stronger than they were back in the wounds. And she's not off tricks yet. Like das for Bogak. I mean, okay. This might be sacrilegious, but honestly, I cannot imagine how Haishu team is just not the best team for the Bogak. Yes, are so goddamn power equipped. I guess Bloodfiend team could do fine depending on, I guess, what the weaknesses are on the stations you're at, but otherwise, man. Funny enough, if I don't lose my wings, I will freeze to death. Frost over. Think about it. My finger. I watched the entire battle with Tyler. Tweaking his wings enhances the arts. 10 wings? All of them frozen? You're too childish to be a warrior. You chilled a few wings? You've got a mouth on you, don't you? What the? Turn up the heat at the sign, they're not melting at all? Please stop it. Don't waste blood. This is very powerful and very fine original arts. Cold seems soft along the original crystal and wrapped around us as we entered this area. Hit us with it before it could get cut off by your thermal currents, before us even noticing. My hearts can cut through. Battle began as soon as you set foot in this room. These 10 frost wings will drain your body, heat and skis original marks. The more power you apply to them, the stronger and colder the ice crystals become. Pathetic. Eruption? Energy store? Reserves? And you feed me with a few tricks. Do you know what you're up against? Greyfoot, piercing bolt. Watcher, 6 shot, ready. How do I knew would engineer your demise long before it all began? Air compression, fire! Use! Now what's Island? It's just like in these bolts. Huh? What, why did they bolt freeze in midair? Really pathetic. She knocked it off course of her airstreams and broke it with cold? Greyfoot, what are your arrows made of? It's What's Island's standard issue. Carbon fiber hybrid aluminum. That should be... Oh no. Oh, we're in trouble. Even somewhat shameful. He should have nerfed her, yeah. I think Kim really did not manage that very well. He really caves under pressure quickly for decisions like that. I guess powers will be less of a problem in the railway since I assume we cannot double slot in that railway. Maybe we can. It will be funny if we can double slot Faust. Her arts have reached a level that's well beyond anything the damn score is talking about these days. Still pinch and default to pieces. Think about it. Well, I mean, The defense skill is still pretty good, yeah. I mean, it just gets more stupid if you double slot. As the leader of your escort unit is controlled by the woman named Talra who intercepted your churn book and killed your friends. What do you think Talra is? The leader of a union? The infected messiah? She didn't earn the title of messiah. Okay, that's also true. Whatever image you have of her in your head, she was some kind of messiah. The old man and I wouldn't be leading the unit at all. She was at first a military officer, then a warrior, and finally a leader. She has betrayed us. Most determined and committed warrior I've ever known was actually a case of assumed identity. The last remaining enemies are people like you who have no resolve and never had to look death in the face. Watch your tone, White Rabbit. You're not the only one who puts her life on the line. Remorse in your eyes too. You don't have to tell me. But to accept the deaths. That's enough. I'm ready. I've thought about it so many times, seen them dying so many times in my nightmares. I just never thought. The same way, kitten. I can see that. Imagine my tragic death, but I never thought it would be so lonely. You had brothers, so did I. World's island operators before Teller and Chernenburg were each quite heroic. One they called Ace was a warrior to us to a level I've rarely seen in my life. He fought with an emotion furious to... Oh, how dare you bring up Ace again? Okay, not now. So... Not close enough yet that I'm really comfortable talking about my old battle buddies with you. Only a fighter who incessantly reflects on his battles would be concerned. He was a good warrior. As are you. Huh. Died alone. You sorry you lost him? Of course. But not having a chance to save him? Absolutely. You're going to ask anyone? Ask. Ask a question you don't know how to form. You don't know who to ask. Who? Why? Strong emotions. Force it over. Why? Why wasn't I there? Was I stronger? Why didn't I stop it? My temperature's still topping. Stand by me. My cold is so overpowering. It's all I can do to keep the air around me warm. Why? Why did I fall to the ground when my brothers and sisters needed me most? All fools. All fools who only know how to help each other. Who only want to survive. Who only want a place to live. Why can I even credit the wishes of a bunch of idiots? Why is Earth so cool to our people and so callous to ordinary Earths? Why is that the little flame that could ignite the world has to be extinguished in this foreign land? Why is it that the war we reached to put a stop to evil, I wasted more lives? Why did we give up on our lives, only to have achieved a lie? Why? Why won't this world give me a little more time? I should be proud of who they are, and use the simplest means to seize justice from the world. This is only part of the human idea. Need pour sanctuary infected. They stopped thinking of themselves as the Empire's fodder. I now realize the beliefs that Talra once taught us about, the ideas that demand grassroots support, and the goals that must be constantly reinforced and corrected are all gone. Only instigation, only indulgence. We have fallen into the toughest of battles with no input in the ranks. It all came too soon. This is all Talra's doing. Don't she deceived everyone from the very beginning? I think how often does this seem? She would take the infected to the darkest of future to complete her most wicked plan, and her evil must be destroyed. But my brothers and sisters, the countless dead infected are infected. Nothing can bring them back. What made her this way? It shouldn't be like this. It never should have been. My people, my brothers and sisters. Amir. Do you hear that, Amir? Frost Nova. Well, seems too much. She can't even condense it into a form. It's passing in my heat flow. It's cold enough to chill your body heat. Is death enough to make you squeamish? You won't, Amir, and you can't. You can beat mine, can't you, bunny? Beat now, then, my rage. The heart that has been stifled by bitterness and boiled in my breast for more than a decade, yet never given up beating. Beat it, Amir. Beat it well. How much anger is there in this heart? Over dead loved ones, over the corrupt Ursus, over the infected, over the people of Ursus. And this heart that will not stop, that will not die. Never hate her, Mr. Snova. I never hated her. Even if she was the cause of all this pain today, I've never hated her. What does hatred bring you and me? I have nothing but endless seething rage for this pig-filled planet. How about you? Don't you have such anger in your heart? You have relatives who died of apathy, a friend who died thanks to the indifference of this world? You haven't lost the people you depend on to survive, to give you something to live for? Just proclaiming a certain philosophy, just taking on a certain art, just organizing a few teams? Enough to defeat Talula. It's time to wake up from your fantastical dreams. I get it, Miss Rosanova. I think that just flooded into my mind. You know what it is? What's pushing Woods Island forward? What motivates you to keep fighting? At ahead, a huge cold stream. It's about the shape of a dagger. This keeps up, I have to surrender my back and gather the heat flow in front of me as a shield. Cold stream was swapping the air of the molecular vibrations. If I managed to form the shield, couldn't hold it for long. Doctor, come on, you must have some idea. Can't fake it with such stuff to hold on. It's like saying nothing. Why is... God damn it. How did I turn off the auto? Did I... How the hell did I press? Twice? I not X... Okay, I cannot do it. Was their choice and only the chance left us? What about your choice? Okay. In the face of the evil that must be destroyed, in the face of the betrayer who has usurped the ideas of the infected, what is in your heart? Why does it lead? You can't even defeat me. How are you going to face her? How are you going to lead the counters infected? How are you going to fight against the maligned world? Nova. Thank you. But I can't be mad at you. Are you wasting my time? No, Nova. I know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna give you a hug. Beat minds. Beating hearts doesn't mean I can understand some better people who don't have this ability. I just can't refuse. I can shut out the emotions that pour out of you. Flooding my mind with pain at the very end. Anger. You're sober and calm, but anger burns so hot, I want to pull back. But I can't. Nova, I know exactly what I have to do. I will not refuse. Miss Nova, I felt it. Why are you crying? Nova, you... No, wipe your tears. You will not cry before your enemy. Here, tell me your answer. Go ahead, Amir. Lyra. We must fight. We fight to the end. Doctor, we are going to fight for Nova. Only one side walks out of here. Oh no, such music starts. Yes. Will now fight me. Oh. Only one of us leaves. He's doing this to me. Can defeat me. Some will be able to survive. Oh. Willing to challenge Woods Island. I'm willing to fight together with you against the enemies of the infected here. This is my burden to bear. Hope you keep your word. When I make a promise, I keep it. And Miss Nova? In fact, you don't need anyone to lead them. You're just fighting for the same beliefs. And for any one person. Not for any one person. That's right. Corruption must be eradicated. Defeat me. Beat Talula. What are you? Can be anyone. What are you fighting for? For everyone. Good, Amir. Thank you. Even time itself will feast here. Cold's moving in on us. Squeakboard. Ready. Doctor, stay by my side. I'll try to protect you. Nova will die here in battle. I'll extinguish the absurd fantasies. Or defeat me. Defeat me and show me hope. Well, time to do this. Black rabbit, white rabbit. Nova win the scar. For the sake of this final battle, she has unleashed the remainder of what little life she has left. Why is she doing this to me? Where do we? We could try fighting her here, basically, right? We might want to set up something like... Do we get anyone else coming?
저 녀석들이 재난을 낳고 전쟁을 일으킨 원흉인가?
Set up like here.
듣고 있어. 너무 기다리게 하지 마.
Do we'll get murder here. We will need a lot of DP.
뭘 해야 하는지 본품은 숨길 수 없어.
Yeah, she's still doing that bullshit. Hate to see that. Honestly, I feel like Monster might be a good tank for this. Something like this and keep recycling Monster that way. I guess it hinges on that they don't attack Calcite, which they have ranged units actually. Oh yeah, also have you back, but actually I have Exo now. We should be able to just melt her to hell, right? Jesus Christ. I remember her being hard, huh? I think this must have been really hard on release. Yeah. I mean, I did struggle so much on the first for Snow. I need to protect this. Okay, this is still very annoying. That's rude. Yes. She's doing her revival bullshit right now, isn't she? I probably should have reloaded already. And you force me. That's rude. Have this man for a second, let's back up. Out. Aww. That's fine still. So yeah, that was the boss fight. Honestly, I guess I can retweet you now. We can maybe keep. I guess. We need damage here. Hello, Locus. Also want the healer there. Just. I guess I feel a bit sad that this kinda was trivial now. As we don't need you anymore. So when are the enemies spawning? Asking for a friend. Well, let's go for the extra damage. I cannot be asked. I mean, I still very much would like the idea of going with like a playthrough where you only use like not day one, like year one operators and year one content and stuff like that, but it's just not really feasible. I guess, yeah, I could do the funny only use 3 stars, but I think the only 3-star playthrough is also the playthrough you want to start playing Arknights with. But I also feel like at this point I might be losing out on lessons the game would want to teach me. Since I can just brute force my way through all the bullshit. But we saved the day.
주문에는 모두 그것만의 용도가 있다. 한 글자 한 구절 모두 허투루 쓰인 게 없지.
Hey, another army dupe.
박사.
We chose to fight to the bitter end. She did as well. Or it's one where we have a free loadout, don't we? See, that is where I can show off that I'm stupid. Or maybe this is just a story cutscene then? Winter's End. Reach the limit for how long I can maintain my arts. Hi, Hedin. How are you doing? Your arts even have a persistent effect.
알겠습니다.
Even so, even if that's the case, I won't pull back my hand. I guess Amiya did find some determination. I don't care, even if every drop of blood in this body is to run dry. I will not let you pass. They're doing it. They're all perishing. I love winning the game and dying in the cutscene or something. Oh no, she's... Oh, no, that's... No, no, no! I'm Nui. No, you cannot do this. You cannot do this to me. No. This. As far as I could go.
Mission accomplished.
Man. I'm sure I should be happy that Amir did not have to kill her, but Jesus. Shattered? I won't get this from some wizard. She would keep me alive. He make it to one fight, huh? Guess it was fake. Like I'm his fake daughter, maybe? No, like your union as well. Hmm? Oh. Please. Gold's gone. I'm fine, Amir. Hurry, go check on the White Rabbit. Nice Venwolds Island. My brothers and sisters, I let them die in vain. They accomplished nothing. Life wasn't worth at all. Foiled you because of your ideas. My death isn't worth anyone's time. Save who you can. Herbie. Go. It's stopping the raincoats, going to kill Mephisto, or sheltering the infected who have nowhere else to go. Go. Go do something worthwhile. Okay. Doctor, please tell her. Please. What? Naive rabbit. Just like Talula back then. Very similar. Do this to me, game. Be able to see someone like this before I die. Someone so determined to realize their ideals. Oh, didn't you promise to join Woos Island? I guess that's been swirling around in your head. Villains are what villains are. I have no complaints about the ending I deserve. I've heard you. The Union and I targeted innocent Arknights and single-handedly flooded the Earth is infected into this nightmare. Those people have no business at Woods Island. My brothers and sisters. Those fools must have tried to keep me alive, huh? I thought that even if I died here, those idiots would get a place where they could live in peace. Well, Outside will create this world one day, I swear, or something. Wrong and wrong. They died to protect me. A woman who didn't have much time left to begin with. Not happy. We used and abused. Our lives thrown away. I'm not happy. This last moment of life. This does not belong to me. They bought this with their blood. There's still a bit of life. Must give it to someone trustworthy. Thank you. If we survived. Where's to go? We had nowhere. The only thing we ever knew was the snow. Langman is not Ursus. We came desperate to save our people. Started looking for a warm place with food and shelter. That's not Langman. What are we kidding? It should not have been Langman. People of Langman are also struggling to eke out a living. We should have gone back to Ursus, our homeland. Snow, a peaceful river. Pine forest gently swaying. Circus modes. World. It's beautiful. Do you think Tyler is the one who's orchestrated it all? Right, the plot is ready to unfurl. Even if Old Man Bulldog T could stall it for a while, Tyler would have a wait. Langman can't do anything. All Ursus can do is watch. He's still here, and the fact you still have a chance. Only a small one. Go, put an end to Talula. Stop her madness, and don't let the Union swallow up any more infected. The Union doesn't need Talula. Any Talula. Don't make a selfish request. Go save her. No, go help her. Long before countless had infected. The real one, walking on muddy earth. Talula. Wasn't over. Go ahead. I think your father really loves. No! What? I mean, yes. It's like you remember your birth parents dying for you. You remember clearly all that your father did for you. How could I not know? Cecil's going to outlive me. How much better it would have been if he had never adopted me. That way, he wouldn't have to feel all the pain I fought him. He suffered so much. It is because he has suffered so much that he cherishes you. Doctor. Call you that, can't I? Doctor of Fool's Island. Choices might be meaningless in this world. So, even if the outcome makes no difference, I do want to choose for myself. I made my choice. My own hands. To take the food of the seaside zone. I mean, wouldn't be the better outcome though is you admit that you did your wrongdoing and you seek redemptions and then really trying to get everything cleared up instead of just dying like the villain. It's not like she really had a choice, but still, man. Must almost fingers cold at your face. Fingers are warm. Strange. It's cold. Body temperature. Not so low anymore. Warm frost over. Finally touch someone before I die. Snowball, Ami and I want you to join Woods Island. You deserve that. You just die here now. You won't have a chance to right your wrongs. Exactly. Got to give her a response. Lamia, Dr. Liver. This world, a single person is worthless. Oh, she's absolutely not alone. Now on, I'm at your side. I would join Woods Island. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Eyes remind me of someone I used to know. But a boy who said his father would rather go to the gallows than beg for his enemy's mercy. He was going to walk across the snowy plains. He was going to walk all of Earth's. Didn't come with us. Thought he was the most idealistic person I've ever met. Now, to me, I changed my mind. Maybe ideals can be a kind of faith. But science is all about fighting for shared beliefs. Original Union is the same. Just the same. Your eyes and the boys really do look the same. Only, just the term the sea was so much gentler. Let me go. My brothers and sisters are waiting for me. Father, such a fool. Forgive me. She slips down. Corners of her mouth turn up. Haughty as she was when she lived. The acquaintances now, yay!
다시 만나서 기뻐요. 우리가 걷는 이 길은 멀고 험하겠지만 아무쪼록 앞으로도 잘 부탁드려요.
Fighting in this chapter really improved so much more. I would say even chapter 5 already was good, but man, they were cooking. Oh Jesus Christ, it's gonna be one long. Yeah, we can do the. Do I do one hell stage? Do I do the hell stages now? Let's go to the cutscene. Let's see how much time I have. I don't want to run too long. I really hope I will get some more time to stream Arknights soonish again. I feel like I want to play more. I miss it already. It's fine. It's fine. Trivial. I don't know, man. It's sad. The game really succeeded me caring for Faust and her. Operation Defend Langman is complete. I repeat, Operation Defend Langman is complete. Police officers are asked to inventory the equipment, report their stations, and return to their squads with 1 business day. Members of the LCD are asked to rendezvous with their squads and proceed to the LCD to await further orders. I repeat. What are you doing here? And what's that look on your face? Nothing. It's nothing. Oh. Stop. Where are you going? See. No need to look. I've checked. There's nothing there. Nothing there? Oh no. Now it's really over. Is that right? Shan, it's fine. The battle is over. Out of the way, please, little Miss Swire. You stopped the Union and even the Special Forces. You've exposed them all to the LCD, Woods Island, even the sensor all at once. Stop them. Out of the way. You've done a good enough job. Where have you the Special Inspection Unit, Chief? You can stop investigating. What more do you want to know? There's nothing more to know. Know what's going on. This business with the sewers? That's what you need to know about? Now, you've done all you can. Take one more step and you're off to the other side of Langman. Really improve the city. We can rebuild, we can go and clear out all the stuff from the bad old days. But Shan, don't go down there. Don't look. Sense of justice, sense of duty, sense of belonging. You've nailed them all. You looked great doing it. And Shan? Out of my way. It's because you're like this that you can't look. I've told you not to investigate the sewers, right? Someone said the same thing to me. Then why do you keep investigating? No one wants you to see this. No one. It's not true. Everyone wants me to see it. This is who I am. I have to see it. Swire, don't make me draw my sword. And I really would love to get Chen. Can we get like a Chen alter soonest or something so she will be the most busted unit? It probably does not make any sense in the story at all, but yeah, this. Ah, you're back. Catch the enemy commander. In fact, it known as Mephisto. None of your business. Huh. What did you say? Is that a cognitive attitude? What's going on? Didn't you, Woods Islanders, go after him? Wait. Where are you going? Who's that you're holding? What the hell happened down there? Affected person died. Fans of Union Squad should have successfully retreated by now. I don't know if this counts as the battle the White Rabbit wanted. I'm not sure she much cared about that in the end. Regardless, she did it. White Rabbit, you were a stubborn one. Nice win. Win my ass! If you weren't dying, we'd all be charming ice sculptures by now. Life, didn't you? You also got valuable combat experience. Experience like that only comes up later, but when someone dies in front of you, they never come back. You have saved her. So Mia already gone to see the head of Langman? Yeah, probably. Just leave it to them. I don't care. Bayfoot, give me a hand. Why? Are you messing with me? Don't you see what's happening to me? Unable to stand? You look okay to me. Wait, Greyfoot. I can't request you to hold hands with me, okay? I've lost a lot of blood and I'm hypothermic. I look intact but am in fact dying. This assist me returning to our vessel. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to be a bother. Why? Aren't you leaving Woods Island? No need to force yourself to work for Woods Island anymore. Why? Eh? That fight, I felt the pain of the infected. See, more frustrating and hopeless than what's going on around us. It's then the pain of the infected. I think we can stop these things from happening. Thinking you haven't seen enough tragedy, Greyfoot. Let me ask you this. What's the difference between you and me? Infected? He died in that battle back there. What's the difference between regular you and infected me? It's just a couple dead people. Some people care whether they are elders or ancients. Some care about the country they come from. Some look at ways, and others value wealth. I'm infected. I've never given anyone the "oh, woe is me!" Infected people are so pressed crap. Nobody wants to hear it. About anybody here in the slums, infected or uninfected. Nobody wants to hear it. Level of pain doesn't matter. I wish we could look at the pain of the infected. Infected people are people too. Simple as that. I don't want people looking at me like a pitiful little animal. Out for an even look on the level. Massacres, segregation, imprisonment, hard labor. I've seen it all. But what can I do to see the end of them? White Rabbit did what I never could. She showed me a true death struggle. The kind of terror she would show us even if there was only a fraction of a second left. And the fortitude is enough to transcend any identity. If I were to go and fight Lungman's soulless black raincoats right now, I'd be a walk in the park. Compared to the White Rabbit, they're nothing. No, I told you already. I'm dying, Quayford. Don't you see all this goddamn bleed? But fighting to the death for what you believe in, that's a solid ending. Bottom of my bucket list. Get a load of these two. The Lyra and Amir. Looks going off towards island to bury the White Rabbit. Well, it's his burial, but we just disposing of the body to prevent her from crystallizing, lasting and causing secondary infections. Infected people deal with that all the time. He's just a Woods Island operator. I've come to trust the Dr. Quayfoot. You see the look in Dr. Lyra's eyes? It's those eyes. That's what makes me trust somebody like that. So I think it's the Amir's eyes that are scarier though. Because those two are headed in different directions. The guy is going to the infected crematorium and Amir's off to Lungman. The new graveyard for the infected. I finally understand why Ace says Dr. Lyra's worth just as much as Amir and Calcite. So, where's Calcite? Calcite's wherever she's supposed to be. Okay, let's go. Since I'm going to leave Woods Island, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Please help me up. Don't you wait for the medics to get here. Because I'm in real bad shape. Elite operators gotta look tougher than this. Gotta die, then look uncool for a minute. Why do you say things you know will hurt me? And do you know who's our support medic on this op? It's Gabriel. That's Gabriel. She said she'd wash her hands and be right over. What do you feel about getting my blood splashed in your face? Give me your hand. Don't like blood. This has us we walk a little faster. Right. If I hadn't saved those infected children, saved me, wouldn't have had a chance to change my mind about infected people. That's another way the infected have inspired me. Huh? You screwed it up again. What does that have to do with me saving you? Fine. Langman Uptown Chief Executive's office. Hello, I have an appointment with Mr. W. Can you take me in? I really hope that overall we will see a bit more about background of Woods Island and what's actually going on with Calcite. I feel like at this point as a player, maybe I should play more events, but I barely know anything about Woods Island at all. Chief, Way's last meeting. Just then, please come this way, miss. You are? Amir. Amir the infected. With that, we take our leave. Until next time. What do you think? I've seen his brutal methods. Business as usual on the surface, and truth we all know. People of this kind are always like that. I do understand why he is the one guarding Langman. Affected? What are you doing here? Ah, no offense intended. This is also a guest of Mr. W. I'm not here to ask anything of Mr. W. Samir, at least do make yourself scarce for a moment. Close to indicate you are of Woods Island, working with Langman. It should not stay long. Langman has been known to devour people. Thanks for the tip, but this world isn't picky about who it eats. Aww. I should thank you for the warning. You know who she is? You're plotting. Mr. Me. Oh, Miss Amia. I figured you'd come. It was a success, and Woods Island deserves a lot of credit. Next, Langman will fulfill her contractual obligation, provide Woods Island with necessary commercial assistance, among other things. No, thank you, Mr. W. I'm just here to cancel the contract. I'm sorry. Does Woods Island hate the old bait and switch so much? Does any impropriety in what I've done? Please speak your mind. I will offer my sincerest apologies, Mr. Mayor. Mr. W. Always extra polite. Leaves me a little overwhelmed. I've seen your armed forces and your plans. Don't read too much into war, Mr. Mia. This isn't the charge, is it? No, Mr. W. I have no power to charge you. I'm simply here to handle the post hoc formalities. Why do you want to terminate our agreement? Because I have determined that the partnership with Langman is not a good fit for Woods Island. Mutual benefit isn't it good enough for a business enterprise? Even business has its own development plan. Are you implying that Langman owes something to the infected side of your business? No, Woods Island has never had an infected side. Woods Island isn't just fighting for the infected. Not just an infected person. Also a part of the global community. Woods Island has also expertise in dealing with the infected because many of our operators are themselves infected, no experience in circumstances of the people. But trying to rid the land of the specter of orpathy never meant that we were fighting only for the infected. Mr. W, if you think we are just a simple, naive, infected rights organization with an armed detachment, I would be very disappointed. A grave misunderstanding. Woods Island fights for all the people of this world. You, us, and them. Langman doesn't need our help. Termination of this contract, Woods Island will also leave Langman. Woods Island has done its due diligence. It's all there in black and white. When we terminate the agreement, all the auxiliary clauses lose effect along with it. Woods Island could take Langman's gracious bounty as a gift. No need, Mr. W. In Woods Island, I'm more interested in the way our partners do business than the bounty. Mr. W, you have treated us as support in your game from the beginning. Now that the point has proven its worth, our actions should be in accordance with your plans. However, Mr. W. Go on. It was only Woods Island that was being played. We will not terminate this contract. As strange as it may sound, we understand mutual distrust between partners. It's just that we're not the only ones that Langman is hiding the truth from. LCD, the people of Langman, infected the slums? None of them know the shady methods hidden behind the curtain. I've heard you can read minds, Mr. Mia. You may assume that I can't, or that I can. I take your speculation as a warning rather than interrogation. You're not going to dictate Langman's strategy or future plans, Mr. W, but I have the power to prevent my operators from participating in them. Mr. W, whether a Woods Island operator, a member of the Union movement, an exile for Chernobog, or a citizen of Langman. They are all living, breathing people. I don't think it's acceptable for their lives to be guided by secret machinations. I, on the other hand, believe that playing a role is far more important than whether or not one recognizes that role. No, you're wrong. Some things are. For Mr. W, perhaps too commonplace, just like for the average person, containing an infected person is an ordinary thing, not worth discussing. But, no matter how normal it is, it should not be treated as a normal thing. Simply because something has happened to us enough times, become accustomed to it, makes us acceptable? It doesn't make sense. Otherwise, even if I eradicate all apathy, our conflicts will not diminish or die down. They will simply be reoperated to imprison and torment another group of people. It's no longer the so-called infected. is this a request or simply an ideal? This is my standard. Mr. W, there's one more thing I must say. Living are not pawns. People are people. You play chess, Mr. Mia. Mr. W, you play black or white? Wei Yanwu, what have you done? Officer Chen, I have a guest. Officer Chen? What have you done? Was it you? No, it could only be you. It can only be you. The rat and their cunning father best a little ruse. Only you would dare order this. I had followed by defeating the Union, by uniting all the people of Langman would eventually get through this. You could even bridge the misunderstandings between Langmanites. Never imagined. I should have. Once again, you assert yourself as the master of Langman, as you always were. But still, how could you do such a thing? You tear down every obstacle? You burn everything in your path? To what do you finally bow your head? I know how you all feel about the infected, but why? Why? It's not just... You don't even dare to take responsibility for it. Erase the name, erase the trail, erase the order, cover all your tracks. Wei Yanwu, you and Lin should trade vases. You speak without thinking. Superintendent Chen, I have no idea what you're referring to. I do hope your explanation is convincing. Okay, I cut to the chase then. You killed Halura's father. Huh. Officer Chen. Did you force our mother to marry that cowardly man? Who such thoughts in your head? How about you take a guess? Please watch your tone of voice. Lord Wei, who controls everything in Langman, suddenly realizes that the secret he's been hiding for years has long since ceased to be a secret. Officer Chen, know your place. Guards. It was Tyler who told me. Of course, everything Tyler knew. Not many people knew in the first place. They're angry because they know this could fatten your rule. That old man, the Duke of Kache, has been in your nightmares from the very beginning. Well, I guess he did overthrow someone, huh? You never felt even a little bit sorry for Tyler, have you? Officer Chen? Let's regulate on facts you're not authorized to know, and don't trust information from unknown sources. You're tired. Certainly don't trust that old Duke. He almost destroyed all of Langman. He's the one who killed Talula. So, but I remember it well. It was a sunny day, that night that there was no moon, only a few stars. The old man kept Talula and stands on the other side of a broken bridge. Behind you. Behind you stands a crowd of people in black raincoats. I trust Talula. I've always trusted her. I know she can be lied to as well, of course. I look at the kind of person you are. You would sacrifice anything to get what you want. Shen Hoi-chi. Wanted to clean up the slums? Even destroy them? So many Langmanites, so many Langmanites who trusted us. So many Langmanites who stood behind us all along. Because in fact they don't count as citizens of Langman. Because they can't afford to live in your high rises. Because the people in the slums will one day live in peace if they're infected. Are you really protecting Langman? Aren't you the one who is the threat to the city and your people? I don't think you can throw a couple vets in front of you and get away with this. The Lins wouldn't dare to do this without your permission. Miss Chen, you know nothing. What would I've done for Langman? The thing that always annoyed me the most about you is this attitude you have. You have to squeeze everything into your own crappy mitts. If you could spare you in a shot of free time, I'd like you to hear a message. Dr. Calcid? Look at your terminal. As the details over. Ah, okay. What? For giving permission for you to enter my parlor, Dr. Wold Silent. I let her in. After so many years have passed, why are you still like this? You're tired of hiding everything from her and doing it all yourself? Listen to our guest. We got the same message. You could have known a few minutes earlier. Alright, Dr. Calcid, go ahead. His top commander was not present when we routed out the Union in Langman. Simply because she was in Chernobog. She watched us, either calmly or with great consternation. It had no intention at all. Now, a part of Chernobog, specifically its core, approaching Langman. 36 hours, the urban core of Chernobog will collide with Langman. That's a trifle. Diamond has some ways to defend against nomadic cities and warships. Measly urban cores, nothing to worry about. Why? We don't even have to. You're on the same page, GP. Has it started? Talking out urban identification codes? No. Yes, the additional presumption is correct. Urban core has been beaming codes non-stop. All of Langland's subsidies have already been hit. Codes claim the city belongs to Ursus. And that was a baller ending. I'm still scared what mode character they will have for Amir. Let's do one hell mission and then probably start drawing. And I can remember about the story now that I'm free of reading this. And I really wish that the main story would be voiced. I get it's expensive and everything and would take so much time, but I really still feel like it would improve the game so much. Or maybe it's also be probably that I very struggle with commentating on what I'm reading. I did not really think through what we would do. What will we do?
미끼는 정했어?
Can you give me some time, I guess? Put you here? Here? Now put you there. We'll need maybe you to buy time for us.
절망의 냄새까지 감출 순 없지.
Guess it would be best to maybe block here, so it's 2 exits versus 2 exits. But having the middle 3 would buy us. Let's go here. I guess now I'm putting a lot on her, exactly. Something like this.
말하기 좀 그런데 내가 일으킨 트러블은 나밖에 수습 못해.
I did not want fuck me. That was a misclick.
누군가 알아채기 전에 내 실체
It's still fine. Honestly, getting rid of the mages could also be kinda neat.
이게 바로 리베리아의 베스트 레자다.
사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
How do we want to do the rest of our units? Get a healer here, maybe? We could. That doesn't work better either. I don't know why in my head it sounded better. Honestly, can you end the mage? Not now that he got back up. Or maybe you actually could. Beautiful.
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 공포는 숨길 수 없어.
와, 아마 다들
I guess get her here as a healer.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
명령해라. 똑히 봐라. 이게 바로 리베리아의 베스트 레자다.
I'm not sure which side really would need more help. I wanna see how this... That's actually quite a bit of range. I guess in a sense Logos should probably also be near Saria. Okay. Garbage. The healer here.
실력 발휘해볼까?
Right, there goes my healer, I guess.
뭘 해야 하는지 잘
That was wood. It was... Nah, that's not true. Honestly, this seems very straightforward for a hell stage. But something overpowered units. Fuck it.
내가 말하지.
말해. 무장해도 하긴. 실력 발휘해볼까?
Who died? Oh, yeah, you know, that was kind of understandable, to be honest. Can you stop throwing? It's very rude. Okay. I guess I actually did not yet. Maybe I will just yap about it during my hard thing then.
네가 예상한 대로인가?
I should get to it. I might have been a bit too zoned in on this. I guess it was a bit more challenging. Okay, this also means there's gonna probably be a first over V fight in there. Yeah, we did it. I guess I really should do Arknights Memoir if it's even shown like this, right? Or tomorrow, looks after. Maybe I should at least do Arknights Memoir or something. Not of any of the other events are shown like this, so what chapter is this? Episode 4 to episode 8, so part actually act 1 is this. That's 2 more chapters, good to know.
잠깰 수 있게 좀 도와줘.
Click my buttons quickly. But yeah, the story was very well written. I feel like story very much kind of suffers a bit from the thing is that we have the big mystery box of what is actually going on. I really don't have the background of a lot of our characters. I'm back for like 10 seconds, so you can see that somehow found one singular passive name is lowercase or lowercase. And that is it on a recent unit, or which units is it on? We can see the gacha of this, I guess. We love getting 4 stars. Not a 4-star. Those are not great packs. Oh. I can't do 8 or any. Yeah, that's honestly sometimes the localization can be a bit hastily. It's not like it's badly translated, but there's sometimes a sneak errors in that way. It's also just a niche, very niche criticism, but I hate how they do their unveils of character kits and then leave out the buffs of that we already have in the game, and it makes it so hard to read. That's okay. I don't think I dox my dox me this.
박사, 좋은 아침.
One. This company. Oh no. That is a good one though. I like oh no. Okay, but yeah, this is a good spot to pivot into arting.
가판 위라도 좋으니까 다 함께 얘기 나눌 수 있는 곳이 있으면 좋겠는데.
Let's do this for a second. Close this for now. I will need to do more daily stuff. After my gacha dailies. The X rule books. I did read up more on X. I will need to do soon is, I think, scary stuff of actually reading up of giving my players land, which is spooky. I don't have to. Where is Clip Studio? Yeah, it's time to tour Aishu deleting 400 voices. And 400 voices was like such a disappointing abnormality. It was just a punching bag, which is kind of very bad for up move that was the last station of railway, not gonna lie. Actually, let's also get food before I show the screen. Music. One was a disappointment chance unless your meme didn't pick your survivability. Fair, but I think it shows some survivability, but even then, like, I noted on the voices I went all Creed and it worked just out. But it has been a while that I actually did voices. It should be the right capture, yes, okay. Oh, I need to make some space. It has been a hot second that I do. Okay. I think I'm gonna actually, for once, start drawing the 400 voices, since that sounds like fun and I need to look it up. Guess we can just take this as a reference, do our own spin on this, look at those nice friendly voices. I guess it comes even with the men for scale. How nice of you, Kim. I get it with a dark green. Yeah, I guess it would be more. I know. Yeah, how do I approach this? What do I have on the markers would probably be awful for any of this, right? But okay, that will be great for some other things. I actually how this feels, but not today, Mr. Roboto. The VLG pan, the VLG. Not actually that complicated. I guess should have. Honestly, I think there's more wiggles to show how it's forms and it's degenerating might be neat. But first, one arm, basically like this. I guess it has only like 3 fingers or whatever you wanna call it. 3 claws, 3 flower claws. Yeah. Leave the flower bud for last. Have basically its feet going everywhere. And second arm. Actually, what I would like, maybe we leave the stem like this. Really give me a dark white outline. Basically the flower bar somewhere here chopped off basically. Gonna be hard to portray later on, but you know, we're here to practice or something. Yeah, how the hell would you draw those walls though? It's gonna be... That's not how roses look. For detailing, like the white red things and its mouth teeth or something. That's not what I want. All these 3 dots things. Kinda works. Okay. I would want also some thorny roses or something like that. Give me thorns. Swig like this. I like where this goes. It's not the most accurate thing, but hey, artist interpretation or something. Okay. Maybe we can get some bundles in the foreground later if I have time. We should already maybe just do the coloring for this part. Art, hey Olsey, how are you doing? Did you finish your workout? Watch a drawing. I'm supposed to draw High Faust deleting 400 roses. I'm not sure if you have seen 400 roses actually in the game yet, since it's a fight from WoW 5. Yeah, that's what we're drawing. Well, right now we're drawing the 400 roses. Quickly to be obliterated, and then we get to High Faust. Hope you had a good workout and a fun stream. It finished chapter 6 in Arknights. It was very fun. I don't really see the fonts anymore, I feel like, but it's too bad, but it is what it is. Height weight? Okay, I should drink more. I did read a lot today. Turns out if you stream gacha games, you need to be ready to just voice act visual novels. Does look like a set purpose. I guess it does, it is. To be fair, this is not the best rendition of it. And I need to unshrimp. Okay. Yeah, we did it. Thumbs up. Maybe tracking? I don't... The thing is, I don't have right now Voodoo on my screen. If I think, okay, we did a thumbs up. I waited far too long to see if this thumbs up did get registered. Thumbs up, baby. I do wonder... I don't see the no retweet passive on working. Wonder if I out of failure will he does not leave. Man. That would be funny. We love our Limbus Company. I will stream Limbus Company not tomorrow, but on Thursday, since we will get a Baby 1 Bokak. Kinda want to speedrun 2 and maybe also make video guides for it. So we kinda do it relatively early in the day. Gonna see how that goes and how it feels like for me. But maybe also like with some different shades of reds. I feel like I'm not really using that many shades of colors when I draw those things. There's a bit more dimension there. Then I need to be more precise with my coloring though. Also didn't barely change anything. I should might have chosen a bigger brush, to be honest. I give up. Now this is kind of too maybe perspective or something. Kinda, I'm gonna take a bit over 11 for sure, since I only have 5 minutes for Faust now. I kind of want to add some more extras, but we'll see where we get there. I don't want to take too long, so I can maybe spend some more time with friends. I'm also pretty tired and I should do some Godza stuff, god damn it. Oh, it's gonna be more relaxing day where I can just work on some things off stream, which is gonna be look forward to. 0 bullets, time to see. Let's go. We love Faust? We do love Faust in this household. I even love Faust in Arknights. It turns out, somehow I just love every character that is based on Faust. Maybe, man, I don't know about you, Ozi, but did you have to actually be like Faust or any Goethe in school back in the day? Because I as Goethe I did not have to, and I'm a bit sad that I did not have to at this point. To be fair, I also kinda missed Ark when I said that, yeah, we never had to actually read Metamorphosis by Kafka. I guess let's look at this battle sprite for this just a bit. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to draw. Okay. Have a in the background of the. Oh, this is gonna be awful. I should have. Can I? No, now we do some magic. Can I get this? Can I copy this? Actually, I want to cut this. I'm not sure it's actually do. Delete this. Oh no! Oh, that. What did? Why did it only? Oh, because it's also 2 different layers, right? God damn it. We're gonna be in the cell for a second. Yeah. Let me just. I'm not copying what I want to copy. Okay, undo. I have a baller idea what I want to do. I think now I did maybe much. Actually, can we combine the layers for a second? There should be. It's time to learn this program. Merge with merge with layer below. Okay, now we can just do cut and paste. So now we hide this layer for. Let's go. Okay. That's gonna be great. We can put a head in front of. We're gonna have perspective in this one. It's gonna be beautiful, maybe. Anyways, I'm using up all my time. Oh, hide this for a second, maybe. I would kind. Can I set? Okay, I'm stalling too long. I don't want to take too long. Can I also get rid of the selection, please? I'm not sure if it's gonna stop me from. Oh, yeah, it's gonna stop me from going outside of it. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, okay. Can I just click OK? Can we get rid of this? I've done it, chat. I should not have. Okay, we select the whole painting. That's how professional painters do it. Anyways. Sorry, you don't have pause and stolen time. It's... you know, having the timeable abilities would be nice. You should just not start being a collective with multiple planes. That does go very wrong. Okay, anyways, hide this for a second. We need to do this quickly. This is gonna be an awful foul since I think I've used up far too much of the time I normally want to use. We still probably wanna start with the face though. Let's see. That's too close though. That's too big of a nose though. Nah man, that's not how you oh goddammit, okay. You're speedrunning this fast. I'm sorry, sir. Yes, you're not getting your points worth here. I'm sorry, man. That seems like kind of insensitive at this point. It's gonna be fine. We gotta fix this in post. She lied as we could have. It's always a long. Should not be that long. That is a better stop. People will say this is AI generated because look at the sand. Actually, now where am I at like in relation to the head at all? I kind of want to maybe point the sword basically up. And it has beautiful. Okay. Because you don't really see her second. This makes it a lot easier on me. Just a flex like that. What are legs? Don't need legs. They're just malformed hands anyways. Actually, I guess the arms are the malformed legs, right? Since you could argue that we started as our four-legged creatures in the animal kingdom. I guess once we went to land, we started as our four-legged creatures. Get some buff detailing in. Give me one more layer. Then I guess even one more layer for... I do not have time to get rid of all of this. I want to... learning art by doing speed art is also probably not the best way to do things. Just add some stuff. Don't even know what this is supposed to be honest. Silo, my god, does deserve better treatment normally. Cool. Face needs something like at least one eye. How does this right now look if I don't move? You do. Okay, I will need to move the head. That is. We would hide like everything. Okay, anyways, actually we should do the head positioning now then. It's gonna be hell. Can I? Can I say I'm done, please? There's a deselect button, okay. Good. Move this to here, so we are hiding that we are kind of very much was this. You're a genius, Lyra. You're so smart and beautiful and handsome and everything. Why do I have... Am I going crazy? Why do I have more viewers looking at me doing scuffed art than my stream Arknights? Anyways, now we can hide this again for a second. I think seeing this will make me far too lazy. Need a lower layer now. Yes, lower layer. For the coloring quickly. What kind of yellow is this? It's not a white yellow, but evolve it. Oh yeah, deselect this. But hey, today we learned a little bit of how this program works. I really should also spend some time on it, since, I mean, it's not what I normally used to do anything else. But I had it lying around, so might as well justify owning a license for it, right? He does not have... I guess I'm missing the whole... you know what? She lost those in the battle or something. Details, Smeetails, if anybody asks. How late is it? 11:06. It should be not as black as the sword. This should have some yellow on it too, is what I'm realizing. This should have more details on it. Well, you know what? I feel like Mastis and Ark really do such great art pieces. I feel like Ark especially, Ark will just draw for like 2 hours, and I respect my man for that, to be honest. I just don't have... I feel like on one hand I'm streaming so much, but I'm also streaming so much because I have so many things I want to stream, and I still feel like I'm not getting everything I want to stream done. Which is sad. Starting Arknights was one hell of a twag for sure. Like that. I really still want to stream Hollow Knight more. Remember when I did like 2 streams of Hollow Knight? Those were good times. Oh, that's... Jesus Christ, that pause is not that pink. It's still far too pink, but we take it. I think this is very kinda call time. Maybe we would want to move this around a bit more. Make a bit more sense to show a bit more. You know what? You can fix anything in post, and with post I mean is if you just add some lines to... How would you even show the motion though? Oh, I always need to add hair. This seems so... I need to add some hair there for me. You know, yeah, we're hiding this. The head states on during sex or something. I don't know. Yeah, I very much hope that I also have time to play a demo of a game on stream this week. I hope I will. But I might also just be at some point busy with actual live stuff. Okay, I think I'm just... How does one... That's not what fuck me. With an airbrush. I mean, I kinda also want to... have a one-swoop motion. It is a bit scuffed. I admit this. It's not my power, this masterpiece. But you know what? I'm not gonna save the clip for this. We're just exporting this. This is Faust Roses, I guess. Okay. I am kinda getting tired. We should probably wait someone. Is anyone streaming that I know? This is where I do the thing where I quickly switch myself to Arknights, so it's a lot easier for me to just see who streamed Arknights. Well, let's wait an Arknights stream, I guess. Arknights is a cool gacha game. And I will see you on Thursday for Limbus. On Friday we have Remnant with Olsi and Musty. On Saturday we have Roleplay. On Sunday we have Split Fiction with Olsi and Guild Wars. Also, what is amazing is that, you know, the best time to start, I guess, a semi-MMO is like 20 years after its release, because they are... It's not really a remake or remaster, I guess it can also be interesting to see how the save files carry over and stuff like that. But they are announced like Guild Wars Reforged or something like that. Basically still the old game, but with new graphics a bit and more... I did not save this. And more quality of life update stuff, which sounds fun. I'm looking forward to that, especially since I really do enjoy playing Guild Wars. Oh, she has Miss Christine on her goddamn VTuber. Okay, we're gonna wait her. She is playing to the event, I guess. Okay, we start the debate. So yeah, look forward to that. And otherwise, have a nice evening and thank you for watching too. What else is there to say other than bye bye internet?